Hey guys, it's Jeremy here on Metal Music Meltdown, back with another video. We're here for today, guys, is another album review. Discovery checking out the debut album from the band Executionist. They're a kind of a thrash death metal band out of West Virginia. This is their debut, like I said. It's entitled Sacrament of the Sick. It just dropped on May the 16th, 2025. It's an independent release. These guys formed in 2020 out of West Virginia. They had one other EP in 2021 called Destined for Destruction. It's comprised of two brothers, Brett Ash and Tristan Ash. Brett does lead vocals, guitars, and bass, and his brother Tristan does backing vocals and drums. And they're very young guys too. One is 22 and one's 18. So yeah, very young guys forming this band. And then the other two members currently in the band are Austin Rose on bass and Mike Kinder on guitars, which I joined more recently. And yeah, this, like I said, this is their debut album, Sacrament of the Sick, 10 tracks in total, 53 and a half minutes in length. Artwork is really thrashy, cool, thrashy logo and killer artwork. Really grabs your attention and eye. And like I said, this is a brand new band for me. I heard of them through my buddy over at Metal Never Dies. Mark did a review of these guys, this album, a couple days ago. And I like what he had to say, so I wanted to check it out. Thrash has always been my favorite subgenre of metal, and I just really wanted to check it out. And shout out to Mark. Definitely head over to his channel, Metal Never Dies. Give some love over there, subscribe. He's got some really cool videos over there, cool guy. Really into metal, and just like I am, and go over there and definitely subscribe. He's got a great channel. So let's jumping into the album, guys. Like I said, 10 tracks in total. My first reaction to this album, I'm like, damn, this is really good. I really enjoyed from top to bottom. Every song was a banger. And then after giving it a couple more listens, I think I've heard it probably 4 times in total, front to back, since yesterday. And every time I listen to it, I'm like, damn, this is fucking really good. Like, it's blew my mind how well this is constructed and written and produced. I think the drummer, the 18-year-old, actually engineered and produced the album, Mark was saying, which is really impressive. He did a really good job, really good execution. But dude, this album blew me away. It's just intense. It's got melodic parts. It's got high intensity parts. It's got killer vocals. I do agree with Mark. The vocals do remind me of Exodus era, Rob Duke's era Exodus. Has a similar kind of sound and vibe to it, which is really killer. And yeah, this album is insane. Like, super happy to see such young guys in the thrash realm creating such really good, high quality thrash. Gives you hope for the future of the subgenre when bands like this kind of come out of the woodworks and are independent and can put out such high quality material. So the opening track, like I said, instrumental, pretty good sounding intro, pretty epic sounding, leads into the first track at number 2, which is Edge of Annihilation. Just under 4 minutes, pure thrasher, high intensity, just a banger, get your head banging right away, really good stuff. And then it goes into Wheels of War, which is 7 minutes. Definitely a standout track for me, really, really good song. Got so many layers, it's got those intense, super thrashy parts that get your head banging, but then they'll change up the tempo throughout the song back and forth. The transitions are really smooth and seamless, really well executed, where they'll go like this super intense blast beat and machine gun riffs right down. They slow it right down for like 30 seconds to like this super melodic kind of guitar lead, and the drums slow right down. It's very like almost acoustic-y sounding in parts in some songs as well. And then like I said, this really beautiful kind of more melodic part, and then out of nowhere they'll transition it back to the high tempo. But they do it seamlessly. It doesn't feel jointed at all. Definitely a standout track for me. Really, really good song. And the next one, Serrated Shadows. This one they had a music video for on YouTube. I listened to this on YouTube. And the one thing that really shouted out to me on the video part of visually was that the lead singer had a Raider shirt on, which is kind of a band local to us here in Ontario, Canada. I was kind of really impressed and spoke volumes to me that the lead singer knew of Raider to start with, because they're not super huge in the States from my understanding. They're kind of more popular here in Canada locally. So the fact that he knew the band and was a fan and had a shirt and everything just kind of speaks volumes to this band, that they're fans first, like we are, and did the band second. Their love for the music really shines through in the production and the writing for sure. You can tell they're fans of thrash, and they just the way they compose the songs. They make thrash metal music for thrash fans like themselves. So that's a really cool song. Had a really lot of layers to it as well. Some really good riffs, great vocals on that one as well. Divided We Stand and United We Fall. Another strong track. 6.5 minutes. A lot of long songs on this one. Every song on the album's over 5 minutes except for two. But they're really well constructed. They don't feel boring. They don't like overstay the welcome at all. They definitely keep your interest. Like I said, they change up the tempos and the kind of sound of the song throughout it, so it keeps you engaged. The riffs are really good. They have some really good melodic leads on this one, and some good heavy intensity as well. Thy Kingdom Come is another almost 7-minute song. This one had a really cool kind of melodic kind of part halfway through that kind of caught me off guard. Really beautifully written though, but really good song. And then the title track was really killer as well. Another almost 8-minute song. A lot of layers and dimensions to this one as well, and dynamics. And just really well written. It didn't feel like 8 minutes, went by really quickly. Definitely standout track for me as well. And then they closed it off with Coup de Grace, I think it's pronounced. 3.5 minutes, one of the only shorter songs. But just a pure high intensity thrasher to close out the album. Works perfectly. So my standout tracks overall would be Wheels of War, the title track for sure, Serrated Shadows, and probably Coup de Grace are the 4 standouts. But like I said, no weak tracks on the album. Every song's pretty much a banger. Production's really good. It sounds big and full and heavy, but at the same time it sounds organic and warm. You can definitely hear the drumming is like punches hard. The guitars are heavy, but it sounds like you're in the studio with them. It doesn't sound compressed and overproduced at all. Really well executed on the production. Musicianship is really strong for our younger guys, like really good riffs, written riffs, really good drum fills, and the playing in general is just really strong. Vocals are really good, like I said, suits the music perfectly. If you're into like that Rob Dukes kind of sound, you'll definitely enjoy the vocals on this one. I think it suits the music perfectly. And yeah, really killer album. It really blew me away how good this was. For a rating, I'm going to give it a high rating, guys. At least a 9 out of 10. This is probably my favorite album from this month so far, to be honest. And it's right up there with one of my favorite thrash albums of this year. It's contending with like the new Hazard, the new Warbringer. For me, it's right up there, just as good as any of those albums, in my opinion. Blown away how good this was. Really good job. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know down below what you thought of it. I wanted to do a review on this album because it was such a good album. I just wanted to give these guys a little bit more exposure and bring some new listeners to them. And if I can, even if I only get 5 or 10 new people to check these guys out, I've done my job. That's what it's all about, guys, exposing these younger up-and-coming bands that are more underground to new fans, and giving them the exposure they deserve. And yeah, killer album. Loved it. I'm going to definitely pick up a copy of it for myself. They're on Bandcamp, so definitely head over to Bandcamp, guys, and support these guys. Buy a shirt, buy the album, and yeah, let's go over and show them some love for sure. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the album. If you haven't heard these guys, please go check them out. And until next time, guys, keep it metal.